Welcome to Medieval Chronicles 1066, Life and Legends. Today we explore the life and works of Francesco Petrarca, known as Petrarch. Petrarch was born in 1304 in the Tuscan city of Arezzo, Italy. His father, a lawyer, encouraged Petrarch's education in law, hoping he would follow in his footsteps. However, Petrarch's true passion lay in literature and classical studies. Petrarch's education was deeply influenced by the classical texts he discovered in his father's library. He immersed himself in the works of Cicero, Virgil, and other Roman authors, whose eloquence and wisdom captivated his young mind. This early exposure laid the foundation for his lifelong dedication to humanistic scholarship. In 1312, Petrarch's family moved to Avignon, then part of the Papal territories. It was here that Petrarch's literary career began to flourish. His early poetic works, including his love sonnets dedicated to Laura, gained him acclaim among the literary circles of Avignon and beyond. Throughout his life, Petrarch traveled extensively across Europe, seeking ancient manuscripts and immersing himself in the intellectual centers of the time. His encounters with scholars and thinkers enriched his understanding of classical literature and philosophy, fueling his intellectual pursuits. Let us discuss Petrarch's works and their significance. Petrarch's literary legacy is marked by his diverse body of work, which not only reshaped poetry but also laid the foundation for Renaissance humanism. The Canzoniere, Songbook, and Sonnets. Petrarch's Canzoniere, or Rhyme Sparse, is a collection of 366 poems primarily written in Italian, dominated by his sonnets dedicated to Laura. These sonnets delve into themes of unrequited love, the passage of time, and the contemplation of mortality. Petrarch's contemporaries were captivated by the emotional depth and lyrical beauty of his sonnets. His innovative use of the Petrarchan sonnet form, consisting of an octave and a sestet, influenced generations of poets. Modern scholars praise Petrarch's ability to merge personal introspection with philosophical inquiry, marking a shift towards humanism by focusing on individual experience and emotions. The Secretum, the secret book, written in Latin, secretum, is a dialogue between Petrarch and St. Augustine, exploring Petrarch's inner conflicts and spiritual journey. It reflects his struggle with worldly desires versus the pursuit of virtue and spiritual fulfillment. Secretum is viewed as a pivotal work in Petrarch's corpus, showcasing his engagement with classical philosophy and Christian theology. Scholars recognize it as an exploration of the tensions between human desires and moral ideals, highlighting Petrarch's influence in shaping later humanist thought. The Latin works and epistolae, letters. Petrarch's Latin writings include a vast collection of letters and essays covering topics from history and politics to literary criticism and philosophy. His epistolae, letters, addressed to various scholars and dignitaries of his time, are particularly noted for their intellectual depth and rhetorical brilliance. Petrarch's Latin works are celebrated for bridging the medieval and Renaissance periods, promoting the revival of classical literature and ideals. His letters provide insights into the intellectual ferment of the era and his role in fostering Renaissance humanism. Modern scholars highlight Petrarch's contribution to the renewal of interest in classical texts and his advocacy for liberal arts education as foundational to the cultural rebirth of the Renaissance. Petrarch's place in literature and contemporary scholarship. Petrarch's enduring influence extends beyond his poetry and scholarly writings. He is revered as a pivotal figure who championed humanism's ideals, emphasizing individual potential through education and moral virtue. Contemporary scholars regard Petrarch as instrumental in bridging medieval scholasticism with Renaissance humanism. His emphasis on the study of classical texts and the liberal arts laid the groundwork for intellectual and cultural revival in Europe. Petrarch's belief in the dignity of human achievement and the pursuit of knowledge continues to resonate, inspiring later thinkers and shaping the Renaissance's cultural rebirth. In his later years, Petrarch settled in Italy, continuing to write prolifically. His Latin writings, including his letters and essays on various subjects, solidified his reputation as a leading intellectual of the Renaissance. Petrarch's advocacy for the revival of classical learning and his belief in the potential of individuals to achieve greatness through education left an indelible mark on Western thought. Petrarch's legacy as a poet, scholar, and humanist remains a beacon of inspiration. His exploration of love, philosophy, and the human condition continues to enrich our understanding of the Renaissance spirit. Thank you for joining us on this exploration of Petrarch's life, works, and enduring significance. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to Medieval Chronicles 1066, Life and Legends for more insights into history's most influential figures.